Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is the Cavlos here, and today we are going to be continuing our playthrough of Rune King. So as usual, if you guys are going to enjoy it, consider liking this video as well as subscribing. I really do appreciate your support here, but most importantly, it's so that you don't miss future episodes or uploads of single player playthroughs or content just like this one. And with that being said, let's get this episode started. So here we are in the game. We are currently, I believe, in the Well of the Mother Serpent area here in Bilgewater. And what we're doing here in the coming of the previous episode, of course, a quick little recap, is that we just got Alawi's level 3 ultimate unlock, which was, I believe, called Avatar. We yet to check it out, but yeah, we have to do that some other time because there's no enemies to face. So we're gonna deal with that later. But for today's episode, we're also gonna be focusing on more side quests today. We're gonna delay the main storyline even more. I know we've completed the level 3 ultimate quest, and that pretty much leaves us open. But what I like to do is I like to fill in today's episode with a quest that that has been very thought out of. So basically, the quest in question is gonna be one of the legendary items for the champions here, and it's gonna be the Storm Razor. So this is gonna be Yasuo's legendary item quest here. So the reason why we're doing Yasuo's legendary item quest here is because in the coming out of the previous episode as well, this has some tie-ins. I did mention that I will be doing some research for this bit because I'm not really sure, what do we do here. I know I have read the text of each quest, and there are some what you call this, some clues given in the text. Because as you can see, I'm just going to read the Storm Razor for you real quick. Tales of the Wind speak of duality and neutrality. If these aspects of the wind could be brought together and forged into a weapon, my apologies, that cat got my tongue. It would embody the wind's very spirit and power. So that's a very general idea. But these are where the clues lie for each particular crafting component. So in a place known for rest, only those who prove themselves as champions will be rewarded with a gift from the goddess. This is a very telltale clue, and I think some of you out there might already get it. A wary traveler from a land infused with magic and spirits holds a whisker of great fury. He calls for aid. This is also kind of apparent if you've been playing the game for quite some time. If you're just following the main storyline, you might not be very clear on this. For the third one, on an island of Tempest, a treasure contains maple seeds for the patient. This one is also very clear cut, I would say, because we do encounter such an island of Tempest, and yeah, I think it's very telltale of where this location is. But I understand for some of you who might be struggling with this part because some of the clues are very, very vague. They're not really clear on where to get some of these crafting components. So what I've done, in fact, what I'm doing actually, I have not done it yet, is that I will go ahead and read through all these all these texts, and I will also go ahead and get some references from online stuff like Google, and I will see some of the forums and stuff, and some try to get. I will try to get some clues for you, and what I'll do is I think it's very clear. Some of the clues online are very detailed and very direct and very straightforward. But what I'm gonna do still is I'm gonna go ahead and compile it into a small little PDF file. It's gonna be a very focused version of it. It's not gonna be that long because I understand some of the clues I read online, some of which are in paragraphs and stuff, so might not be too great for you guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna zoom in, cut to the chase, and focus onto the point. I'm just gonna write it in simple sentences for you guys, and basically just point it out for you. So yeah, that won't get any clearer than that. So hopefully that will help you. But that's in the works. That is not done yet. I promise you I'll upload it when when I get it together. But because of that fact alone, we're gonna focus on doing Yasuo's level 3 ultimate quest. Why? That's because sorry, not level 3 ultimate, legendary item quest. Why we're gonna do that? It's because, like I said, I'm trying to get that list together, and this quest will take some time to complete. So it also gives me an opportunity to make sure that I get it done perfectly for you guys. So why do I say it's gonna get why do I say this is gonna take some time? That's because if you reread the clues here, I think it's pretty clear. The first sentence, this one, which is to prove themselves as champion, will be rewarded with a gift from the goddess, is very clear where what this is about. This is about the Crucible, where we fought the what was it? The Infused Angler in the last episode, where we got Alawi's level 3 ultimate unlock. So yeah, we're gonna have to head back to the Crucible, and I suspect from what I've read, we're gonna have to go ahead and grind the generic battles. Remember the generic battles that I said in the previous episode that were not so important, and we could leave that as an epilogue series? Well, I misstepped there. I did not discover this part until yesterday, and what I found is that those generic battles are actually mandatory if you want to get Yasuo's legendary item done. So yeah, we're gonna gonna go ahead and do the generic battles in possibly this episode as well as maybe the second episode, because sure as hell there isn't gonna be enough time for doing, you know, all the battles in one episode. So yeah, that's why I say this is gonna give me some time to set up the document file for you guys. So yeah, that's gonna be good. The second item is also involving Yasuo, and it's also in Baron's Rest. A weary traveler from a land infused with magic and spirit holds a whisker of great fury. He calls for aid. So if you recall, we met another guy in Baron's Rest, and this guy said that he needed some help with the what is it? Some Noxian cargo. In fact, I'm gonna show you the side quest. It's actually right here. Ionia bound. There we go. This is the side quest. A Noxian ship found bound for Ionia carrying suspect cargo of sunken sea. Blah blah blah. Return the Mirim at Baron's Rest afterward for the reward. So this is the quest that ties in to what is it? Yasuo's Whisker of the Wind's Fury quest. So, you know, basically when we complete Ionia Bound, we'll get another item for Storm Razor. So this is going to be very good. Everything can be found in practically one area, since two of which are in Baron's Rest, the Crucible battles as well as the Ionia Bound quest. And the final one, which is of course the Maple Seeds. If you recall, we acquired it when we first visited Windrake Isles. I think it's in the episode Zephyr Peak, if I'm not mistaken. We found the what is it? The solution to the puzzle, the wind turbine puzzle there. Possibly check it out if you're looking for the solution. I think it was very well, very well recorded, very well televised, documented. Not really sure what you call it here, but yeah, it was very well done, and I think you guys will have no trouble if you refer to that, that particular episode for clues with your own playthrough if you're having some trouble, of course. But yeah, we got that one done, so we're gonna go ahead and focus on these two: the effigy of the benevolent wind goddess, as well as the whisk of the wind's fury. And like I said, these two are in Baron's Rest, so that means we have to head back to Baron's Rest. So how conveniently we are in Bilgewater, so yeah, we're gonna head back to Baron's Rest. So since we're in the Well of the Mother Serpent and Baron's Rest is quite some distance away from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the video here, and I will meet you guys. Do I meet you guys inside or outside Baron's Rest? Because you know what, I'll meet you guys inside Baron's Rest, and then I'll talk to you about what we go from there. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, welcome back. So first off, this is not Baron's Rest. I know I promised that I'm gonna meet you guys back there, but along the way I thought of a better decision. So in order to get these this next quest done, which is Ionia Bound, yes, we will have to head back to Baron's Rest eventually, but before we do that, this might be a better thing to do. That's because the Ionia Bound quest is actually going to involve this building over here. So take note of this building, because this is the warehouse that, if I just pull up the quest log just to recap, this is the warehouse that we're supposed to head in to stop the Noxian ship cargo. So this is where we need to go, the warehouse near the market in Bilgewater, which is this building over here. Take note of this building if you want to. It's basically just neighboring Baron's Rest, and it's also just what do you call that, southwest of the slums market area over here. So yeah, this is the building that we have to head to. So bearing that in mind, let's go ahead and head in and see what happens. Okay, we use the warehouse key, and we're in. Let's drop a scan first. We have a lot of loot by the looks of it, so let's go ahead and just grab it since we're here. Couple of barrels and chests as well. And it looks like we have some sort of big, what do you call that, big inventory item here. Let's check that out later. Let's go ahead and just grab the mini stuff, the smaller stuff first. We get something called a golden dragon there, but not too important, I think, on Misfortune. Because I think it should be fairly underleveled. You know what, let's take this chance to check. If we go into equipment, and if we go into, yeah, Golden Dragon's level 20, so not that great. Okay, let's leave that for now. Let's check out this cargo here. Group of containers look bundled together. Okay, so looks like this is one of the side quest interactables, I would say. Let's hold the Blossom Jewel up to it and see what happens. Alright, nothing happens. So again, for those of you who are just joining us, of course, what we need to do is we need to use the Blossom Jewel and basically, interact with these cargo and see, which one is neutralized or something. Because supposedly one of this is a shipment from Noxus containing chemical weapons. So yeah, that's what we need to do. Okay, let's check this one. Let's do the same thing. Alright, nothing happens. So since there's only 3 in this area, my power of deduction is gonna tell me it's gonna be this one. So let's go ahead and just interact with it. Yeah, Blossom Jewel reacts to the containers. Cargo has been neutralized, which is cool. Well, well, well. What have we got here? Thought I heard some rats. Oh, fortune. Guys, we really want to do this? She don't scare me. You think you can come here and disrespect the salvage runners? Well, we pretty much run the town, so I think we can disrespect whoever the hell we want. Our employers won't take too kindly to you spoiling their cargo. That's kinda true as well, because Noxians, to my understanding, don't really care much for status and stuff. They pretty much kill whoever the hell they want. Or bring them your heads as an apology. Get them.
Careful, this thing's loaded.
Okay, so looks like we find ourselves in a battle here, and we open with Alawi. And oh, before we get into it, I need to mention one more thing. So, going off what I've read online, there is no mandatory, you know, well, there is no, it's not stated there is a, you know, anywhere there are battles that are mandatory, but I would highly recommend, if you ever find yourself in a battle position, I highly recommend killing the enemies regardless if you're over leveled or you're under leveled. That is because whatever they're gonna drop might be useful. Not really sure if there will be drops, because some battles there are drops, some battles there are not dropped. There won't be drops, but regardless of whoever you're facing, it's better to kill them just in case they're gonna drop something that's important to the side quest. So yeah, that is my advice, my general suggestion. Do with it as you will. So let's go ahead and just take on this enemy here. This set of enemies here, I should say. So we have a Jagged Hooks Cannoneer, a Yordle, Padfoot, and a Pugilist. I believe we've encountered this earlier in the in the Jagged Hooks warehouse segment with Misfortune in the Watchtower district. So yeah, we're not gonna read what they do. We're just gonna go ahead and kill them. Since we open with Alawi here, let's do a Tentacle Smash, and I think we target the weakest enemy. So let's go with the Pugilist. Alright, with Misfortune next, let's do a 2-time and see who we get. Okay, Cannoneer and Pugilist, fine by me. Alright, with Yasuo, let's do an Eye of the Wind, just increase the crit chance.
It's good to feel loved.
Okay, let's try another Eye of the Wind. Okay, so I know for a fact that we're gonna get XP from this battle. That is because 27 to 23 isn't that far of a distance. It's about 4 level gap. So I think the maximum is the maximum gap is I'm not really sure what the maximum gap is. I think it's 6 or something, or is it 5? I don't know. But yeah, 4 level gap should be able to give us some XP, to my knowledge. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and try to be conservative with our mana here. We're only gonna do overcharge. That way we get the overcharge only bonus, and I'm even gonna try for a triple kill. That way we get the maximum amount of XP. So we have Alawi here with Tentacle Smash. We're not gonna do that. Let's do a Harsh Lesson, and let's do Balance, so that we're in the...
What are you looking at?
In the zone, hopefully. I'm not really sure. I can't really see here because the icon is blocking. But if we should be in the zone, and if we are in the zone, we're gonna do it to the Padfoot. That way we could get some good damage on him. Or actually, no. Let's do it to the Cannoneer. That might be better, because I want Misfortune to do a love tap to the Padfoot. This is a bit weird. Why the hell can't I select? Hold on. Let me clear the menu. Maybe that's the bug. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Okay, let's go with a love tap, and I think we target a Padfoot. Oh crap! I forgot. He has the, what is it? The 25% chance to evade balance and power lane attacks. Right. Damn it. In that case, we probably should have done something else. It's okay. At least we get the overcharge bonus, which is still kind of good. With Yasuo here, let's do another Eye of the Wind.
We bring motion.
Okay. With Misfortune here, let's see if we could do a... I really want to conserve mana for the Shredder. The double up will possibly kill the pugilist, which is not that great. Okay, in that case, I think we'll just try a power. I know it might miss the Padfoot, but I'm willing to gamble here. That is because, you know, if... No, I don't want to give up the triple kill as well. I think the triple kill is going to be important. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Let's skip the turn for now. I'm going to do a guns blazing and get the strut, you know, the strut bonus. I think that would be good. And I think we might use Yasuo or Alawi and get the Padfoot with a speed ability or something. I think that might be better. Oh no, this might be better actually. If we do a instant tap and we target the Cannoneer, we get him down. Really, really low. Which is actually a bit scary. Hopefully he doesn't go down to Ignite. We're way too over leveled for this one. Okay, I'm gonna do a Steel Tempest here. I'm gonna try to go for the Padfoot. I know he might miss the balance lane. You know, he might miss it because it's balance lane. But you know, if we get some damage on him, it's good because we have Misfortune coming up. We could actually use the ultimate and secure the triple kill if we're lucky. So I'm gonna try it. Okay, we actually get damage on him, which is good. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a power lane shredder.
Rob me?
Or actually no, I'm gonna do a speed lane shredder. That might be better.
Are you ready to face the button?
Because with Alawi, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a tentacle smash, and we will weaken this pugilist, and that way that should be just enough to get everyone with the shredder.
The goddess will be proud.
Oh, I didn't expect that critical there, but a little too close for comfort. Alright, cool.
Sorry, did that hurt?
Quite possibly. Alright, we get a triple kill, we get overcharge only, and the enemy slain, so 120 XP, not the greatest, but you know, better than nothing. I would like to squeeze as much XP out of each battle as I can. So, no one levels up there, but it's fine. Let's just go ahead and return to EMPYREAN now, which I believe is down in Baron's Rest. So yeah, I'm gonna show you who this guy is if you guys, you know, approaching Baron's Rest for the first time, and you're looking to complete this quest for the first time as well. He's the Ionian that gave us this quest, of course, and again, just to recap, he is a mandatory. This quest is mandatory to complete if you guys want to unlock Yasuo's legendary weapon, which is of course the Storm Razor. So let's just wait for this elevator to come down. And we are gonna run back into Baron's Rest, and we're gonna go ahead and meet EMPYREAN. He should be in one of the tables nearby. Okay. EMPYREAN should be this fellow over here, this bloke. So let's go ahead and speak to him. It is good to see you again. Tell me when there is an update, he says. Okay, we've already neutralized the cargo for you, so let's tell him we've done as such. That is a relief. It's finally over then, he says, and looks away slightly, his glance askew. It looks like a tremendous relief has washed over it. Of course, you knew that'd be something for you. Please, take this, a gift, he says. May you walk safely through the darkness, friends. How can this be? The EMPYREAN is a myth. The legend of the wind manifesting, it feels like holding the wind itself. The wind is a fine teacher, for as still as it may seem, it remains in motion. A whisker? Through this whisker flows the elemental magic of the wind. It was born from the wind's own fury. Braum loves the wind. It whisks through my mustache and feels wonderful. Very cheerful there from Braum. So, we've acquired something called the EMPYREAN Whisker, and if we go ahead and go to the map, I probably should track this quest. That would be much better for us to, you know, give us a, an easy checklist of what we need done. Let me just go ahead and track the Storm Razor quest for you. Track the quest. There we go. Okay. So we've already obtained the Whisker of the Wind's Fury, and we've already obtained the Maple Seeds. That means this leaves us with the effigy to complete of the Benevolent Wind Goddess. So once we complete that, we are gonna get all components needed to craft Storm Razor, and we can head back to the Shadow Isles and grab the go to the Forge, the Arcane Forge, where we're gonna be able to craft Storm Razor. But we're gonna look into that some other time because we need to focus on getting the effigy of the Benevolent Wind Goddess complete first. However, we're also gonna look into that some other time because we're actually running out of time in this episode. We're about 18 18 or 19 minutes, I'm not really sure. I don't have a stopwatch on me right now, but regardless, yeah, we should be really close to our runtime, so I'm gonna look to end the video here. That means we're gonna leave the Battles of the Crucible in this area for the next episode. So yeah, we're gonna leave all that for some other time. I don't think we're gonna be able to finish it in one episode as well, because I think there might be quite a number of battles that we have to complete. We'll see how it goes, and we'll deal with it. If if it goes up to 2 episodes, it shouldn't be a problem. It's gonna be battle after battle. I'm not gonna waste too much of your time. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be planning to do. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Ruined King, where I show you how to get the what is it? The Whisker of the Wind, the EMPYREAN Whisker for Yasuo Stormrazor legendary weapon. So yeah, if you guys found this helpful, or if you guys enjoyed the video, consider liking it as well as subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate your support here, but most importantly, it's so that you don't miss future episodes or uploads of single player playthroughs or content just like this one. And with that being said, this is Capitol signing off. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for joining me. Hopefully I'll catch you all in the next episode. Goodbye.